Once again, thanks for your attendance. I'll introduce those that will be helping us today. We got our just about entire staff here. David Brewer, the executive principal, basically the principal broker now of our firm, doing a great job here. David's also the one you probably spoke to if you called our office about this. Peter Guerin, all of these guys are licensed agents with our company. Peter's handling the internet portion of the auction. I will take a moment to speak to those that are online. We do appreciate all the internet bidders that participate. That is something for all of you to keep in mind. Any real estate we do, which real estate is all we do anymore, as long as we have access to cell service, all of our auctions are conducted live online, which means you could be a bidder on the internet, not have to come if you can't make it, that kind of thing. So keep that in mind. Register a day prior to the auction. We'll get you approved, and you can be a bidder. Like I think we've got 4 or 5, the last I checked, registered bidders online with us today. I know we also have maybe 2 of those 4 or 5 are also going to be on the phone, I think, that are watching us online as well. So that's what Spencer will be doing and somebody else. Ken Betke, our licensed real estate executive broker with the company now. Ken is also our closing coordinator. Once we do this deal today, we'll hand the contracts to Ken. He'll handle it all the way to closing. So if you have any questions anytime during the process, contact Ken and he'll find you an answer. Doug Westgate, one of our licensed agents, is also with us. It's good to have him. And then also Chuck Dyke is here as well. You can visit them or me anytime during this process. Let me tell you what we're doing today. I think most of you know what we're doing, but just in case you don't, we've got some really, really prime commercial property, approximately 34 acres. We're going to offer in 3 tracts, track 1, 2, 3. Track 1 is 12 acres. It's zoned R4 with 186 feet frontage on Files Road. Can we pull up the...
Zone R2.
What did I say? R2. Pull up the aerial,
okay,
if you can, David, on that, so we can kind of follow along as we talk about these.
All right. Just give me a second, Joe.
Huh?
Just give me a second.
Okay. I'll go ahead, and then when that gets up, we'll continue with that. Terms on these 3 tracts today are going to be $25,000 down per tract, which means if you buy 1 tract, it's $25,000. If you buy all 3, it's $75,000. That'll be deposited in our real estate escrow account. Held under closing. Are we using lenders? Yes. Lenders Title Company. We'll be the closing agent. We can close relatively quickly.
It's Garland County Title, Joe.
Garland County Title. Well, our closing coordinator doesn't know where the closing goes. That's kind of scary. I'll figure it out. Garland County Title is who will do the closing, and they do a great job as well right here in Hot Springs. You will get title insurance and a warranty deed at closing. You're buying the property free and clear. There's no liens, mortgages, encumbrances. If you're the high bidder, you're going to buy it free and clear. Again, to do as you wish. Here, this will show you a little bit now. We're going to offer this in 3 tracts. Track 1 is obviously right here, and there is something I need to show you about track 1 that has changed in the last day or 2. I loaned my pen. Let me see your pen, David. This, on track 1 right here's Files Road here. Nothing's changed there. This little piece right here has been sold off. Right there, the line's going to go from there to there and up, so this is no longer a part of the property, okay? What is added to the property is this piece, correct, Doug, from right here?
It's if you pull up your survey in your information packet, right. There's a brand new survey that is completed. It's a little easier to see on the survey. There's a tract on the north side that's labeled Linda Short. On the survey, that is included with tract 1. So it should be surveyed right before the aerial, right before the zoning map. Right here. And there's a big survey right over here. Also, yeah. The piece that's labeled Linda Short, that's included in tract 1. Deeds filed, our sellers own that. They are going to convey that with tract 1. It's 0.3 acres. Piece that's to the east of that, to the right of that, right behind the Johnston property, there's an encroachment on that little piece that goes up right here, like Joe's showing you. That is out of the auction. They have deeded that to the Johnstons because of the encroachment. There's actually a shed that was built onto that property. So the line will actually come straight across and then go up here. That's the short property that's included, and the Johnston piece goes with them. So they kind of did a little swap.
Jog.
There is still going to be a little bit of a jog. If you look on that survey, step on anything, I can show that to you, but there will be a slight on this map, because this is going to be included. It's going to go straight across.
Those are online with us, just hang on, we're doing some explanation here in T. Anybody's got a question on the internet.
Sorry, technically there's a little bit.
I was talking about the loose.
Yeah, there's just going to be, I mean, it's a very small jog there, but they did adjust that line.
Okay, everybody understand that addition and takeaway is pretty simple, and I actually think it maybe
cleans up
enhances the property.
It does, because this piece is really not, it had a fence going through it, and it had a shed built on it.
Exactly.
So
this is going to help you. But here's track 1, that's 12 acres. Track 2 here, you can see, and you have access to it from the backside of the subdivision of Lease Circle here. And then track 3 is this particular track. Got a little bit of piece on one other side of the power line that comes through, and you have access from File Road here. So all 3 tracks have great access. All 3 tracks have all public utilities ready to go.
Can you trace the power line?
The power line is right here.
So does it end up in track 2?
Look,
Only right on the line.
It's 100-foot wide.
It's 100-foot wide easement.
The power line's not 100 feet wide, but the easement is.
So it'll impact track 2 and track 3.
They split it. It'll impact both of them.
And there's no building, no structure.
Underneath it.
Right,
Correct.
is that on the entire 100-foot easement?
Going all the way through that part right there, yeah. Now you can put a road, obviously, through there, whatever you want to do. And on this side is out of the easement. If you look on the survey, the easement runs like this. There is part of this that would be included in track 3 that's not in the easement on both sides.
Got that, guys? Yes.
I think there's another roadway that goes from the subdivision to showing that.
Yeah, Barron Place, you're exactly right, right here in the middle. Barron Place does hit track 1. Track 1 does have access from 3 different points, Fowles Road, Barron, and Elise. You're exactly right.
Thank you. Any other questions about tracks 1, 2, or 3? You know how they zoned? It's $25,000 down per track. Don't forget the 10% buyer's premium. Whatever it is, the total contract will be added on at the end. We'll explain more about how we're going to do that in just a moment. Clear?
Yeah.
Good. All right, any other questions, anybody, about tracks 1, 2, or 3? Okay, quickly, here's the way we're going to offer these tracks, 1, 2, and 3. Listen carefully, because usually when we do this, there'll be somebody sitting there with kind of this strange look in their eye, but this is as simple a way for you to try to buy what you came to buy, whether it's a piece of it or all of it, we can do. We've got 3 tracks. Track number 1.
He's talking about me, Beasley. The strange looking eye.
Track number 1 is 12 acres. Track number 2 is 11 acres. Track number 3 is 11 acres. So we got 12, 11, and 11. When we start here in just a moment, we're going to offer these tracts high bidder choice per acre.
Joe, one clarification. This came out to 10 acres.
10 acres, not 11. So
it's on the new aerial that's shown right there.
So we've got 12, 10, and 11.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But anyway, 12, 10, and 11 acres. We're going to offer these tracts by the acre. So much per acre. That means if you bid $10,000 and you say, I want tract 1, you're going to be given $10,000 plus 12 times 12 plus the buyer's premium.
For instance,
If you bid $20,000, it's $20,000 times 12. If you want all 3 tracts, the high bidder will have the ability to take all 3, not just 1 or 2 tracts. It's whatever those acres are times the bid price. Then when we get a bid offered on all 3 tracks, and that may be after the first go around. If Bo's sitting there and he wants it all, and he says, I'll take all 3, then boom, we're through with phase 1 at that point. Then we go into what we call phase 2, is any combination of those tracks. This gentleman sitting here, and he came here, and he only wants track 3. That's the only track he wants. He can raise his hand back up when we go into phase 2 and say, would you put track 3 back up? Yes, I will, sir. The tying bid on track 3 will be right there on the board. Let's say that's $20,000 an acre. Okay, it'll be a total amount at this point, total dollars. 20,000 times 12 or whatever it is. So it'll be total dollars. Just a minute, Mr. Short. Let me get through doing this, or I lose my train of thought. All right? He can say, yes, I want track 3. You've got to increase the tying bid by $10,000. So let's just say the tying bid is $200,000, just a number. So for $210,000, he can be in the winning position on track 3. Okay? Yes, I want to do that. Boom, we have a combination, ladies and gentlemen. Track 3. Now that means, since I started with Bo, I'll finish with Bo. Bo was the high bidder on 1, 2, and 3 because he took all 3. He's not now only the high bidder on 1 and 2. Not 3 because he took him out. Lee's sitting there and Lee says, I came out here and I only want track 1. Okay, Mr. Beasley, it's going to be on the board right there. Boom, what the tying bid is. For a $10,000 increase, he can say, yes, I want to do that. Boom. We have a combination now, 1, 2, and 3. Now, 1 and 3. Now, Bo's the only bidder on track 2. He can raise his hand back up and say, I want to put all 3 back up. For a $10,000 increase, he's back in, you are out. When you stop bidding, the auction's over. It's just that simple. This is not confusing. If you came to buy a track or all 3 tracks and you don't buy one, you cannot walk out that door today and say, I didn't get a chance to buy what I wanted to buy. I only wanted track 1. Well, if you get 10,000 more, you're going to buy track 1. Period. Okay? That's the way this works. High bidder choice by the acre. It means whoever the high bidder is, the first go around, they can say, I want track 1, track 2, 1, 2, and 3, or 2 and 3, or any combination. When we get a bid on all 3 tracks, then we go into phase 2, then we offer combinations. There may not be any more combinations. And if there isn't, the auction's over. And that's the way it sells. Yes, sir.
Going back to your analysis there, so if I'm the high bidder on all 3, then I get beat on track 3.
Yes.
10,000 increase. Do I have a chance to come back?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
So it continues. It's not
It
just-
can, no. The auction's not over till the last bid is submitted.
But it has to be $10,000.
But it has to be 10,000. We got to do that equally for everybody. It wouldn't be fair to ask him to give 10 and then let you
So
give
that-
5.
We're not doing price
Now,
per acre.
wait a minute.
No, correct.
Let me tell you,
Phase 2 is all total dollar, no per acre in phase
at
2.
that point, it'll be total dollars when we go into phase 2. But now here's another possibility. Let's say that you're interested, whatever the combination is, whether it's 1 track or 3 track. You're interested in the track, and Marty raises his hand up and says, I want that track too. Okay, boom, we have another auction. You raise your hand first, or you're going to increase it to 10,000 to be in the winning position, and then I'm going to say, we have more interest, what do you get for it? And then he can bid 1,000 more, 2,000 more, 8,000 more, whatever he wants to do. Whoever wins that race, I say sold, subject to being over, and then we got a high bidder on that track. So if there's more interest in it, we'll open it up and have another auction.
Yeah.
And when you stop bidding, the auction's over. Everybody understand? Yes, sir.
Track 3, that is C4.
Yes, it is on C4. Yes. C2, or R2, R2, and C4. That's how the track is zoned, that's correct. Any other questions, anybody? Yeah, online, Pete, any interest, any questions online, on the internet?
No, sir.
We got whoever we need on the phone. I know Spencer, just make sure and let me know if we have a question or anything at all. Anybody else, any questions? $25,000 down, balance due at closing, title insurance and warranty deed, close within 30 days. You're buying as if it's a cash transaction. It doesn't mean that you can't finance. You get your money anywhere you want to. It just means you know you can get it. So, you have a question? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were raising your hand.
I'm just perplexed.
Any other questions, anybody?
It's that crazy eye. That's what he's got.
All right, good. Let me ask you to do me one more favor. I started about 35 years ago now with a word of prayer before every auction, and I'm going to do that today. Let me ask you to bow your head. I'm going to pray, and we're going to begin. Father, thank you for today. Thank you for this opportunity to view your beautiful creation fall in Central Arkansas. I pray for our sellers today. I know there's a lot of heirs and family involved in this. I pray your will be done. And I pray for everybody in the room today, whether online, in the room, on the phone, wherever they might be, that's an interested bidder. I pray your will be done on their end of the transaction as well. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you very much. All right, now it's time to play. Let's have an auction sale. So much per acre. High bidder choice. Take 1, 2, or 3, however you want to do it. And let's go from there. Start along me down to get for it. It doesn't matter where it starts, folks. It matters where it stops. It doesn't matter where it... One other thing before I get started. Does the contract reflect the
5 o'clock till today. 5 o'clock today.
5 o'clock today. Okay, by the way, this is not what technically we call an absolute auction. There's a lot of errors involved in this, so this is a confirmation auction. They have till 5 o'clock. We have representatives of the family in the room, and I think we can get it confirmed 10 seconds after I say so. But if they need to, they have till 5 o'clock today to confirm the transaction, okay? Everybody understand that? Let's have an auction sale. Start it. How much per acre? High bidder choice. Take 1, 2, or 3. Start it where you want to buy it. Start it on me, $1 to get for it. How much? 25,000 where? Start it somewhere.
5,000.
5,000. That's more than I had, Spencer. Thank you. 10 where? 5,000 to the middle of 5 to give 10. 5 to give 10. 10. Then give 10,000 to the middle of 5 to give 10,000. 5,000 now 10. 10,000 to the middle of 5 to give 10. 5 to give 10. 10. Then give 10,000 to the middle of 5 to give 10,000. 6,000 where I'll play the game with. Now 7. 6,000 now 7. 7,000 to the middle of 5 to give 7. Thank you. Now 8. I've got 7 on the phone. Now 8. 7,000 to the middle of 5 to give 8,000. 8,000. Thank you. Now 9. You're out. 9,000. Thank you. Now 10. Now I'm going to give 10. 10. Then we give 10,000.
Yes.
Give her a bidder card.
I got 10,000.
Here.
Ma'am, she can bid if she wants. I'm not going to take her bid. I've got 10,000, 11,000, 10,000 out, but Daddy can. 10,000 now 11. 10,000 to middle of 5 to 11, 11, 11, $11,000 bill. 10,000 now 11. 11. Everybody in this room knows what that property's worth. Everybody. And we're not there yet, in my opinion. 10,000, 11,000, 11,000 to middle of 5 to 11. 10 to get 11, 11, 11, 11,000 to middle of 5 to 11,000. 10,000 now 11. No doubt about the value. 10 to get 11,000 to middle of 5 to 11,000. 10 to get 11. Price stuff all around there, guys. 40, 50, 60,000 an acre, all
problem.
up and down.
We are selling.
Files
We're
roll.
offering them right now.
This is not too much for this property. I've got 10,000, right? 11,000. 10,000 now 11. 11,000 to middle of 5 to 11,000. 10 to get 11, 11, 11, 11,000 to middle of 5 to 11. 10,000 now 11. 11,000. I've got 11 here now 12. 11 to get 12, 12, 12, you 12,000. 11,000 now 12. 12,000 to middle of 5 to get 12,000. 11,000, 12, 12, 12, you 12,000 to middle of 5. The bid's back here. 11,000 now 12. 11,000, 12,000. 11,000, 12,000 to middle of 5 to get 12,000. 11,000, 12,000. 11,000 to middle of 5 to get 12,000. Are you done? 11,000, 12,000 to middle of 5 to get 12,000. 11,000 now 12. 12,000 to middle of 5 to get 12,000. Anybody? 11,000, 12,000. Bo, you want in? 11,000, 12,000 to middle of 5 to get $12,000. Anybody else? Last call. I've got 11,000 here per acre. 12,000. 11,000, 12,000. You're all out in the back. 11,000, 12,000 in the middle of 5 to get 12,000. I'm not going to sell it yet, David. I see. I'm watching your hand signals. 11,000, 12,000. 11,000, 12,000. 12,000 in the middle of 5. I tell you what I'll do. I'll let either one of them in at 11,500. 11,500 per acre. I've got 11,000, 11,500. 11,500 in the middle of 5 to 11,500. 11,500 to get 5, 5, 5 to 11,500. 11,000 now 5. Are you done? 11,000, 11,500 last call. Keep in mind, guys, this gentleman, I don't know what he's looking at. He can get in the winning position on all three right off the bat. And we'll go into phase 2. 11,000 is the bid. 11,500. 11,500 to get 5,500. 11,500. 11,000. 11,500. Are you done? 11,000. 11,500. Yay or nay? 12,000. Thank you, Marty. New man in all the way. Nothing like waiting till the lap. I was within 2 seconds of dropping the hammer, brother. 12,000. 13,000. It's still cheap, guys, and everybody here knows it. 12,000, 13,000. Would you get 12,500? Let you in for a nickel. 12,500, 12,500, 12,500, 12,500 to live it alive to get 5,500 to get 12,500, 12,000 now 5, 12,500 to live it alive to get 12,500, 12,500 to get 5,500 to get 12,500, 12,000, 12,500, 12,500 to live it alive to get 12,500, 12,500, 12,500 to live it alive to get 12,500. Spencer, you want in? 12,500, 12,000, 12,500, 12,500, 12,500. Thank you. Now 13,000. 12,500 to get 13,000. 12,500 to get 13 in the middle of 5 to get 13,000. That's just $500 an acre, guys. Don't miss that kind of property for $500. 12,500, 13,000. 12,500 to get 13,000. 12,500 to get 13,000 in the middle of 5 to get 13,000. 12,500, 13. Try them one time. 12,500 to get 13,000. 12,500. You get 12,750. I'll let you in for $250 an acre. Either one of you. 12,750. I'm going to drop the hammer. 12,750. You're going to miss it for $250.
Yes.
12,750. 13,000.
We've got 12,750 asking for 13,000.
12,750. 13 in the middle of Bobby. You're going to wish you had tomorrow.
13 is a nice round number.
12,75. 13,000. 12,75, 7,500, 13,000, 12,750, 13, 13,000 in the middle of Bobby to get 13,000, 12,750, 13,000, 12,750, 13,000 in the middle of
Last
Bobby to get
chance, I think he's actually going to
13,000.
drop it this time. 13,000?
Yes or no, guys? Online, Pete. On the phone.
He's
Last
asking
call.
for 13,000.
12,75, 13,000.
Yes.
12,75 to get 13,000. 12,75 to get 13,000. One more time. You just look like you want.
13, Carol?
Are you done?
You want to do it? 13.
Thank you, sir. 13,250. 13,000, 13,2 and a half. You're all out now. 13,250. 13,2 and a half. The middle of Avenue. 13,250. 13,2 and a half. 13,250 to 13,250. 13,250 to 13 and a half, guys. For $250, you're going to mess around and not get in here. 13,250. 13,000. 13,250. 13,250. And hey, everybody in the room, you can wait till we go into combination. You can wait till you go into combination. It's going to cost you $10,000 more to get into winning position at that point. Right now, it can cost you $250 an acre to get in, over and above. I've got 13,000, 13,250, 13,2 and a half. The middle of I will get 13,250, 13,000, 2 and a half, 13,250, 50 to 13,250, 13,250 the middle of I will get 13,2 and a half, 13,000 now 250, 13,250 the middle of I will get 13,2 and a half, 13,250, 13,250, 50 to 13,2 and a half. The middle of I. $13,250. $13,250. $13,250. $13,250. The middle of I will get 13,250. 13,2 and a half. 13,250. 13,2 and a half. The middle of I. Well worth the money. We're still off the money, and everybody in here knows it. 13,250. The middle of I will get 13,2 and a half. 13,250. 13,250. 13,250. You're in, David. 13,250. The middle of I will get 13,250. 13,250. 13,250, 13,250, going once, 13,250, going twice, 13,250 the middle of I will get $13,250 last call. Are you done? You just got I want to written all over your face. But that's up to you. 13,250, 13,2 and a half, 13,250. Yes or no, Lee? 13,2 and a half. Marty, yes or no? 13,250, 50 to 13,2 and a half. You done? Sir, are you done? Let's hold the bid at $13,000. David, that's
all right.
you.
Which track would you want?
Bidder number is
862.
862.
You want track?
862.
That's track 1, the one on the north side. That's the piece you want? Okay, I was just making sure. You were asking me about track 3, yeah.
Track
Two, or track 1, excuse me.
13,000 an acre
You can
plus
take
the
any,
premium.
yeah,
What do you want?
Wait,
yes, any at that price.
You can take all
No,
three.
you can take your choice. So you can take 1, 2, or 3, whichever one you want. 13,000 times however many acres. So you want tract 1? Okay. I just want to make sure that that's the one on the north side. Okay. The northernmost tract. Okay. They're taking tract 1.
Takes track 1. Takes tracks 1. That's fire 862. Takes track 1.
I'm just making sure that everything is square.
Okay. Are we ready now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Marty, you guys are actually the runner or bidder. You're the only one at the room at this point can take 2 or 3 at the same price if you want it, or either one of them. Track 2 is 10 acres. 2 or 3 is available. Track it's 10 and 11 acres, so 21 acres total on 2 and 3. That kind of money, that's a no-brainer for 13,000 plus the premium. 13,000 plus the premium. You can take 2 or 3 or both.
Yeah, 21 acres.
21 acres total. That's a no-brainer, guys. Hey, 2 and 3. All right, we've got a high bid as well on 2 and 3 for 13,000 an acre. Bidder number is, Marty, give me your number.
Enter in separately.
864. 864. So now, ladies and gentlemen, what that means is we will now go into phase 2 with just a moment. You'll see a total dollar. Now these will be just like this track, 156,000 for track 1, 130,000 on track 2. And then track 3 will be.
Can you bring your window up a little bit?
143,000 for a total piece.
yeah, he's getting.
For all of it?
Yeah, down here, exactly.
Right, I know, that's what I was telling him.
Give me a total.
Oh, you're just
I
trying
can't
to see
see
it?
it on the bottom. That's the problem.
Sorry.
$429. We're at a total on all 3 tracks of $429,000. Now listen, that is before the buyer's premium. The buyer's premium will be added on to that, $429. Additionally, here's the way this works. Now we're in phase 2. At this point, you can put up a track, all 3 tracks, any combination of track, and I'm not going to carry this out long, ladies and gentlemen. Within 3 minutes, if there's no bids, this auction will be over. Any other combinations? An individual track, or you can put all 3 tracks.
On track 1.
Just, you want to look at all 3? Marty, Lee, just to see where you'll be on all. Basically, what you'll be is 429 plus 10. So for 439, you can be in the winning position and on all of it. Plus the buyer's premium. That's correct. So for 439 plus the premium, you could be in on the whole operation.
So if we said we took
Well, if there's no other combinations, you would get that. Correct. That is very correct. And again, within a minute or 2, we're going to be done.
What's that? I mean, it's pretty obvious on track 3, but show it to us anyway. Just track 3.
Just track 3. Put track 3 up.
track 3 is 143.
Track 3 is 143 plus 10, so for 153,000, you could be in on track 3.
All right.
You want to do that? We have a combination on track 3. Have a combination on track 3. Bidder number is. I'm going to do that. Let me get him on the board first. Bidder number is 865. Now here's what I'm going to do. Lee and Marty, listen up, please. You guys with the high bidder, the first go around on 2 and 3. You just had a gentleman take you out on 3. Since you were the high bidder on 3 as well, I'm going to open that up between you two only. You two only are going to have an auction. He's increased it by 10,000. We're at 153,000. You can bid any amount you want from now on up on either one of that, but we're going to open it up. And I've got 153 on track 3, 154,000. 153 now 4. 154 to 440, 154,000. 153 now 4. 153 with 154 to the middle of 154,000. 153 now 4. 153 we get 4. 153 we get 4 to the middle of 154. 153 now 4. 154. 153 now 4. 154,000. 154 we get 4. 440. 154. 153 now 4. 154,000 to the middle of 154. 153,000 now 4. 154,000. 154 to the middle of 154. 153 now 4. Marty, I'm sure you guys understand right now you're only in on track 2. Track 2. You're the high bidder on track 2 by yourself now. Right here, because you took 2 and 3. He took you out on 3. So right now, the way it stands, he's the high bidder on 3. You're the high bidder on 2, and David was the high bidder on 1. You are in on 2 now by yourself. 153, 154, 153 now 4, 153 to get 440, 154,000, 153 now 4, 154,000, just 1,000 more can get you back. 154,000.
Just slow down for a minute. You guys are in the winning position on track 2. So if the auction were over right now, if you don't bid again, nobody else bids again, you're going to be buying track 2 for 130,000 plus fire premium.
What about track 1?
Track 1 is the high bidder.
Own bidder.
Already done.
Oh, no, nothing's already done yet.
Anything you want to bid on right now, but right now you're being asked if you want to get back in the winning position on track 3 for 154,000.
And Marty, here's another
Yes,
option.
They do want to do that though. They do want
Okay,
to get
I've got
winning position on track
150.
3. Hold on. You're bidding against him on track 3.
Just you two, or that's only 2 in the auction right now. 154, 155, 155,000, just 1,000 more. 154 now 5. 155 and you get 5, 155,000. 154 now 5. Guys, I'm not going to tarry long. In or out? 155. 154 now 5. 155,000. 154 to get 5. 155 now 6. 156. You guys are out. 155 6. 155 to get 6. 6. 156. 155 when you get 6. 155 when you 156 in the middle of 156,000. 155 now 6. 156,000. 155 6. 156 out of the middle of 156. The bid is back at 155 here. 156. 156 in the middle of 156 now 7. 157,000. 156 now 7. 157 out of the middle of 157. 156 now 7. 157,000. 156 now 7. 157 out of the middle of 157. 156 now 7. 156 now 7. 157, yay or nay?
I don't know if Beasley will put a bar on it where I can walk into the bar.
He might. I don't know what he's going to put on. But I'll guarantee you one thing, he'll put something on it. 156, 157. 157. 150, try them one more time, just 1,000 more.
Do you have any questions right now?
156 now 7. 157 out of the middle of 157.
What are they doing right now?
156 7. 157. 157. 157 in the middle of 157,000.
Yes, ma'am. They're going back and forth on track 3. Correct. Hey, David. She said, "Hey, David." I'm going to put you back to David real quick. She says she needs to get David on
157, yes or no?
I'm going to go to Beasley's bar.
156, let's hold the bid at 156,000. Now you guys are back in on 2 and 3. Bidder number 864. 864. We're right back, I think, where we started from the first place.
Clear. Combination of all of it again.
All 3. Again, we're at 442. Takes 10,000 more, 452 on all 3 if you want to put all 3 back. 452,000.
We want to get back in on all three.
Yeah, they want the entirety, Joe.
So we got a combination of 1, 2, and 3. Bidder 864. 452,000 is in the winning
Are they
position.
in the winning position?
They're in 1, 2, and 3
Then
now.
they can just put track one
Yeah.
back up if they want to.
Right. Well, they're in on all 3 tracks now.
You're in on all 3 tracks. Everybody else is
They
out.
want to put, just have them put,
No, then they're just going to track 1.
if they want to put just track one up, they can.
And then
Okay.
okay, let's do that. This will be easier. You're in on 2 and 3. Okay? David's got a high bidder on 1. Let's just put 1 back in and then see where we end. The auction will be over.
Right.
And then you'll still get all 3 if that's the way you want to do it. So we're going to put track 1 back up, David. Track 1 back up.
Yeah, we're in at 156 on track.
You're in at 156. Now you can bid anything you want to now on track 1. 157. 156 now 7. 157, 770, 157,000. 156 now 17. 157, 18. You're out, David. 157 to give 8. 158,000 now 9. 159,000. 150. Stay with them, Doug. They're out. 159. 159 when you give 9. 9. 9 when you 159. 159,000. And you get in on 1. 159,000, 158, 159, 158 when you give 9, 158 when you give 9, 9, 9 when you 159, 158 now 9, 159,000, 158 when you 159. Just 1,000. Yeah.
We're in. We're in at 158.
No,
We're
they're in at one.
We're in
I'm
at
sorry.
158.
You're in at 158. You're out at 1. They were in at 157, 158, 159. You're in at 158, 159. They're done. Hold the bid at 158,000 now on track 1. And again, we're right back where we were. Change the bid to 158 on 1.
Okay, you can put up.
Bidder number 864. So now 864 is the high bidder, 444,000 plus the premium, 444 plus the premium. Any more combinations?
160 at the bottom.
Any other combinations? You want to put track 3 up one more time just to see where it is. And I'm going to sell this in less than a minute.
Hold on,
I don't
Joe.
want to miss anything.
Can I put track 2 up?
Yes, sir, you can.
It's easy.
Track 2.
140.
Pete.
Be 140.
No, just try and check it, just because.
Just track 2.
sometimes has to-
I think it changed
sometimes
because of that
has to
little bit of an
absorb other
increase.
increase.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it'd be. I mean,
Okay. It's never been put in combinations. So.
no. So it's still going to be 140.
Right. Yep, that's true.
It's just going to be 140 because it's not been in combination.
He would need to bid 140,000.
Okay, yeah.
To knock them out of track 2.
Right now, track 2's at 130 so for 140,000.
Let's go.
We got a combination. On track 2, high bidder number is, give me your number one more time. 865 on track 2. We've got a high bidder on track 2 at 865 for $140,000 plus the premium. Now, Lee and Marty, you understand. You're now the high bidder on 1 and 3. You're out on 2. So you're done.
You're happy.
Okay.
You're happy just having 1 and 3.
1 and 3, perfect. Any other combinations?
Hey, Doug,
I
make
know
sure
David is on. Check with David, Spencer. David's on the phone. I don't want to leave anybody out.
I think there
Any other combinations? I'm fixing to.
Said 1 minute, it's been a minute and a half.
Marty,
Now he's being the dad.
who's watching we dealing with?
Mine's a Walmart watch. You probably have a Rolex. See?
maybe.
David, yay or nay? Are they done?
No, they're not done.
Oh, great.
He's just talking. He's just talking to Lee. Lee decide whether he wants to also, I think.
That's your partner decide whether they will spend your money. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I thought you were.
We're gonna decide, he may get it all, or I'll make it.
I got it.
We just came out here friends.
Any interest in putting that back up in its entirety, Lee?
You guys are just-
You are done.
you guys
You're the high bidder on 1 and 3.
Right now, and he's in control of 2.
1 and 3, he's in on 2.
No.
You're good with that?
He likes to drink. You like to drink.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I see.
So she was bidding on 1, but told me.
Yes or no, David? Yes or no? Got to have an answer, David. Literally.
No, you're fine. I'm patient.
You're the only one patient.
Shut the door. Spencer, shut the door.
Yeah.
166, track 3.
Got a combination on track 3.
Buyer 862.
Buyer 862 for $166,000. Now here's where we stand. Here's where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. Track 1.
Yes, we have the right thing.
Listen up. Track 1, high bidder Lee. You guys are in on track 1, 864. Track 2, 865 here. And track 3, 862. 3 individual bidders on each track. We're now at a total of 464. Sure you guys don't want to get in on all 3 for another 10,000?
No, because we don't trust you.
Wait a minute, you never opened back up track 3 after she bid. You could let them back in for
I don't know if
1,000.
you're watching. I'm
If
just
they're
playing
interested.
Joe.
Dude, I know you are. Y'all are the high bidder on track 3. It's now there. Do you want me to put track 3 back up?
No. Conversation.
You're done.
Not for us.
Okay. Any other combination, the auction's going to be over, and I promise you 10 seconds from right now. If nobody else bids, I'm watching too. Anybody, any more combinations? Anybody
There's
else?
actually individual bidders on track.
Anybody else?
Other bidder on track 2. So.
Anybody else? Then I'm going to declare this auction over, and I'm going to sold it. Track 1, 864. Track 2, 865. Track 3, 862 is the bidder. That's the total. Thank you very much for your attendance. We'll get a contract signed, and again, we've got till 5 o'clock today. Hopefully we can get this done quickly, but